Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. We're the Movie Couple. I'm Wendy.
I'm Dustin.
And here we go. It is episode 2 of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. We love the first episode so much. How much they were giving us a little bit more of a backstory, more detail, more character-driven arcs, and things like that for both Sam and Bucky. Found out some very heartbreaking things for both these characters. What was Sam's world like when he was... I guess when he came back from being dusted, missing 5 years of his life, Bucky having these recurring nightmares, dealing with PTSD, trying to make the amends, especially with the one with his old friend Yuri, heartbreaking. So we'll find out in this episode if they dive into a little bit more about the amends, if he's gonna come clean about it. I don't know. I also want to know if Sharon Carter, when is she showing up in the series? I don't know if they'll put her in episode 2, but I would love it if they did.
Yeah, this first episode was very much a building the foundation kind of episode. We still haven't really heard a bunch about Zemo, so we haven't heard about Sharon Carter. We are having Bucky and Falcon have not even actually met together in this so far in the series. So I'm just really curious. I love the time that they're taking for the character building to kind of remind us of who these characters are before we just dive in to it. And not to say that the first episode didn't have any action, because I loved that flight action, that flight chase scene that they did. So I'm excited to get more of that as well.
Which, by the way, before we dive into the episode, thank you to those who commented and let us know that the air chasing is what we're calling it, I guess, that it's practical. So so glad to hear that. Thank you guys for your comments, and of course keep them coming. Let us know when you think Mephisto will show up. When is Mephisto showing up? With that said, all jokes aside, let's go ahead and dive into episode 2 of Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
What's this going to be? Oh, that's him!
JW10 John Walker?
Mm-hmm.
I like that they're gonna give us a little bit about him.
Yeah.
You nervous?
Me?
Oh yeah, because this is him going out onto the field.
Captain, everybody in the world expects me to be something, and I don't want to fail them.
Oh, and now I feel bad for hating on him. It seems so heartfelt. Oh, cute.
Love you.
Love you.
Oh, cute.
You're up.
Copy that. Good morning, America. Good morning.
Oh my gosh, yeah, he's trying to get... He's like, I gotta be Captain America.
Okay, so that is a lot of pressure.
You can't just punch your way out of problems anymore.
Interesting.
It's like a 1-2 punch with the pep talks there. Right into the football field, huh? Hey! One of the things I used to miss, I miss a lot about the college and high school games, is it would be at the halftime when the band would go crazy. Loved it. Wouldn't it be cool if they did the band music, but they play the Marvel fanfare?
Oh yeah.
Wow, what an intro. Okay, I'm in.
Well, so far this is what this show's been doing very well, is the character dive.
Oh my god.
Oh, signing the toys.
Signing the toys, yeah.
And there's nothing more American than this, than
Football,
American football,
right.
the marching band,
the fireworks. They gotta just keep saying that. You're new Captain America. It's gotta do a whole thing.
Oh, it's gonna be oh wow.
It's gotta be a whole thing.
This has got to be fun.
Oh, look at that. Look at the hair.
John Walker, first person in American history to receive 3 medals of honor, ran RS-1 missions and tested off the charts in every measurable category: speed, endurance, intelligence. Did you know Steve Rogers?
Well, I was 2 years out of West Point when Steve came back.
I feel like
Oh man.
Bucky's face is our face. A little bit.
Would make people
Kills his brother.
But there's still something true about what he said.
Shouldn't have given up the shield.
Of course,
That
that's what
was
made
gonna
him
be the
show
one.
up.
Besides, I have bigger things to deal with now. What could be bigger than this?
Well,
Well, I don't trust Red Wing. Hold on a minute. You don't.
this is from the trailer.
Part of the big 3. What big 3?
Dubbing.
The dramatic push-in.
Androids, aliens, and wizards.
I love his.
Son, who are you fighting now, Gandalf?
Yep. How do you know about Gandalf?
I read The Hobbit in 1937.
My point.
When it first came
I
out.
don't.
I was like, I get that. I get that reference.
A sorcerer is a wizard without a Think about it.
And you know what this leads up to because what we saw in the trailer
Oh yeah,
too.
yeah. So
That's
now we
how
know
he
it's
got
Torres.
on board. I love it. And Sam's just trying to get into the zone. He's like, dude,
He's
I've got a
working,
mission.
yeah.
I'm working, and all of a sudden you tagging along.
Uh-uh.
Where's the shoe? I don't need it anyway.
What?
Well, oh.
No. Well, he's gonna use the arm
He's
to grab a
probably.
tree?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Ow! Oh, no, that looks like.
And that's right. He got bumped up with aversion. Yes.
Get out of my face, Sam, or I'll break it.
Okay, head north. Come on.
Oh my
It was like he expected him to do
gosh,
that.
Yeah. Oh boy, that was great.
I love how the fact that they are giving personality to Red Wing. Yes.
Get away from me! Shoo! The angry SWAT.
Mm-hmm.
Little time in Wakanda and you come out.
White Panther. It's actually White Wolf. Huh?
It's actually
The White Wolf, yeah.
So they're strong, whatever.
Are they all?
Oh.
Okay. They gotta
Okay.
know somebody's there. I think
They do.
I
They're
think
probably-
they've been made, but they're not gonna worry too much because they're all super strong,
Yeah.
right? So
And now they're just kind of like, just go, go, go.
just follow, just tail them.
There's an eighth person. I think they have a hostage.
Oh.
Holy shit!
God, is he running that fast? What?
What the?
Oh,
wait, no, it's the. Oh, she's the one who's supposed to guard the.
She's also Memphis Nest from the Solo movie.
Oh.
Not the hostage.
No, she'd be tied up. She.
Oh.
Oh! She's not a hostage. She's not a hostage.
Not a hostage.
Oh. Oh.
Wow, superhero landing.
Oh. Sure.
Oh, it's gonna.
Oh no.
Oh God.
Oh
Oh no.
Oh.
That's gonna piss Sam off. Woo!
Oh.
It's gotta be practical, right, with the truck?
Mm-hmm. Oh.
John
Oh, okay.
Walker.
Captain America! Looks like you guys can use some help.
I guess, like the eye roll. I can feel it coming.
And I bet you anything, the helicopter is has cameras all over it.
Ooh!
Oh.
The head,
Oh,
but it's
oh.
tires too close.
Fortunately, he's got
Yeah,
that
I was
vibranium
gonna say
arm.
it doesn't.
Oh.
Oh, dang.
That didn't even phase
didn't-
her.
nope. Whoa!
Oh. This is such a good scene. They do these chases.
Oh,
That was a creative. Huh.
hop on.
So that didn't go as planned, huh?
Oh.
Ooh, I mean.
Oh, that's a straight up cold shoulder.
20 miles to the airport. You guys need a ride. Hey, get in.
He seems so
We've got 8
nice.
super soldiers on a bulk supply run. And I'm not trying to be Steve. I'm not trying to replace Steve. It'd be a whole lot easier if I had Cap's wingman on my side.
It's always that last line.
Ah. Yeah, to be fair, he tried
Yeah.
to extend, but I also get, you know,
Where they're coming from.
of course, yeah.
It's the dude. I knew the guy. I'm going to kill.
I wonder who texted her.
There is someone that you should meet.
Mm?
As they are.
Look at you.
One of the ones that Hydra feared the most, like Steve.
Mm.
We met in 51.
If I met you, mean
I whooped your ass, then, yeah.
It's because there's more of you and me out there.
Oh.
You and me.
And we need to know how.
I'm not gonna talk about it anymore.
Oh.
Super soldier.
Mm-hmm.
You know what they did to me? They put my ass in jail for 30 years. People who run, even your people weren't done with me.
I see you.
Get out of my house!
Wow.
So the super serum.
You tell me about Isaiah. How can nobody bring him up? We just talk.
Hey, look, is this guy bothering
No,
you?
he's not bothering me. Do you know who this is?
Just let them go. Why they gotta wait here for anything?
There's a warrant out for your arrest. You missed your court-mandated therapy. It's like missing a check-in with your PO. I'm sorry, Mr. Barnes, you're under arrest.
Oh.
Wow.
He must have known, though. He must have known
Yeah,
that he was.
But he felt that doing the thing with Sam, going along with him, was going to be more important.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I mean, you know.
So nice to meet you. Thank you for getting him out.
That was nothing.
Stina! Good to see you.
Oh no.
Oh.
You know him?
Who authorized this?
Like, I have the power to do so.
Two guys.
You too, Sam.
Ah.
That wasn't a request.
I
She's
love
great.
her.
I love
her.
so much.
Soul gazing exercise.
I like this one. God,
Thank you
for
for
love this. I mean,
So gazing exercise.
You really enjoy.
All right, get close. Closer.
Well, which way?
You have to have your-
It's a little
It's
close.
very close. That's what you wanted, right?
Guys,
He's trying not to laugh, I feel like.
look at each other.
Too much fun.
I wonder how much of this is improv.
What are you doing? Are you having a staring contest?
why did you give up that shield? Steve believed in you.
So maybe he was wrong about you. And if he was wrong about you, then he was wrong about me.
Oh.
But you guys have rules of engagement and all kind of authorizations you have to get. We're free agents. We're more flexible.
A word of advice then.
Don't get it
Stay the hell out of my way.
I felt like that was like the last of the olive branch. That,
Yeah.
You know.
No, that very much was. He tried so hard.
I didn't want to like this John Walker guy.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of don't hate him though.
I think they're doing a good job on that.
We got.
Are they coming for you?
I can give you time. I'll hold them off.
He'll sacrifice himself.
They're making everyone so far very sympathetic.
They don't have their own story and purpose, right?
Mm-hmm. And they all just went through
They all,
something
they all
terrible.
believe they're yeah. But he's not like bulletproof, right?
I don't
he's
think
just
he
super,
is.
just super strong. So if they come out with weapons,
Guns blazing, yeah.
but he just needs to buy them time. Oh God, is he gonna get gunned down?
Yeah,
I
he's
don't
probably-
want to see that.
Oh yeah, he's.
I've raised to be my people.
Not a chance. So you're just gonna go sit in a room with this guy?
Yes.
Oh.
We're gonna go see Zemo.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
They're bringing in all the players now.
Oh, I want so much more. Make this another hour.
Oh,
Wow.
I love the way that they're doing the build-up on these characters.
That's great.
I think this is brilliantly done.
Ooh. And there we have it, episode 2. I actually, out of all the things that we talked about prior to watching this, prior to having the camera on, kind of hoping what characters we were hoping to see, like with more development. I didn't really bring up John Walker just because I felt like they were just going to kind of make him we don't like him because the way they introduced him made me feel so like sleazy, like, oh, new Captain America.
With the wink and everything.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, no, but kind of to get his POV on things and where he's coming from and how he's feeling and the relationship he's got, the friendship that he's got.
Yeah,
you know, with
he has
his buddy.
he has his own Bucky. In
Right,
a sense.
in a sense, or his own Sam, like, you know, like kind of that team. He's got a girlfriend, wife, not sure, but I was like, damn, I didn't want to like care about this guy. I feel like I kind of care a little bit.
They're doing a really good job on that, on making it so everyone seems to be a sympathetic character. Is the fact that even the bad guys seem to have this, this righteous kind of moral that they're going for, and to be able to, one world, one people, and to help people that are in need, to get this medicine to the people who need it the most, and making everyone sympathetic, and then you're going to introduce Zemo. Kind of a thing. And he's the one that's going to know how to stir the pot perfectly so it just explodes in everyone's face even worse.
That's going to be such an interesting conversation because Zemo has this very specific way of like speaking. Like so that's going to be an interesting, especially all the emotion that's got to be boiling up for Bucky to go and do this.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to see that happen. I like that they brought up Sharon just a little bit about what happened when they stole the shield the last time. Also, we got to talk about that truck action scene.
Oh.
It's so good. Let us know again in the comments if you've read anywhere or like heard in an interview somewhere with the director that was a practical stunt as far as like the fighting on top of the two
it looked so real.
Very dangerous, very satisfying to watch.
And also the fact that, the first big stunt that they had in the first episode was all practical and all real. It only makes sense that they would kind of continue with that method. And it just looked amazing. The banter that was going on during the fight, the development of the fight, how it went from, uh-oh, this is bad, uh-oh, this is really bad, oh, there's even more of them. Oh, we've got some help. So it looks like we're going to do good. But now it was just so well balanced back and forth to where you could see it going in either direction. So everything that happened was exciting.
Yeah.
And I just think it was just a really fun action scene. So far, they're 2 for 2 on their main action scene.
Well, it kind of makes sense too, though, for this genre, for this show specifically.
Yeah.
I also like the introduction of Isaiah. Really wasn't sure where they're going with that. So to find that out and to hear his story, oh my God, heartbreaking. It's just like, you know what they did to me? You're supposed to be this hero, and this is how they treated me, is what I got when I came back from doing this for them. Like, sick. And just, the emotion that he still has left, and it's just goes to show that, like, all of that Bucky went through and impacted so many people. And of course, we got to talk about Bucky landing in jail for missing his session.
Yeah, that was great.
And then we've seen the bits and pieces of that session already in the trailers, but it was funny to watch the entire scene play out. And I kind of find it interesting that there wasn't a end to their, like, well, we'll just call it, like, they actually had like a resolve where it kind of didn't. Like, they had a little bit of a heartfelt talk where Bucky said, well, why did you give it back? Why did you give it up? And can't you trust that I'm doing this right? And Bucky coming out with well, if Steve was wrong about you, then he's wrong about me. I'm like, oh, that hit a nerve with me. I had tears in my eyes. So it's going to be interesting to see. I feel like now they're going to operate where Bucky's not going to be doing session after session after session in every episode because they're going to go do this.
Yeah.
But they'll come back. So we'll see how that goes. Because he specifically asked her again, what was number 2? Don't hurt anyone. And, like, what does that mean? That means he's getting ready to hurt some people, or that means, or does that mean, like, I'm going to try to remember this, but I can't promise you that I'm, going to be 100%. So that's going to be really interesting. And, of course, at the end of it, we see John Walker trying to extend the olive branch once more. He tried
so many times.
He did, yeah.
He really did.
He did try.
They really did show him kind of being like, guys, please just work with me with this. I mean, I just want you to be a part of the team. We could do better together. And then finally it's like, okay, fine. Well, you know what then? If you're not going to help, then get out of my way.
Yeah.
And you know what? I tried every opportunity. It makes John Walker more of a sympathetic character.
Yeah.
But
But he's still working under the government, where Sam and Bucky, it's a little like they said, they're flexible.
Yeah.
Oh, they also have other type of resources and also experience.
Yeah.
With dealing with these type of things, so they don't need to follow all these like protocols and authorizations, and this has got to be clear before you do this. Like, no, they can just go in and do what they got to do, handle the business, and get out. So interesting to see. I know we probably will continue to see John Walker throughout the rest of the series.
Oh yeah,
but that's an interesting dynamic that they
part
Yeah, who knew?
of
right?
this series. I think he's going to be. I wouldn't be surprised if this is the start of another big character that could even pop up in the cinematic universe.
Interesting.
Kind of a thing. Because I mean, he could still play an integral role. It's kind of like what they're doing is they're taking Captain America and now kind of splitting it into 3 different aspects, kind of a thing.
That's interesting.
So you were going to see these 3 different parts of what Captain America used to embody all in one, now being explored in 3 different people.
Yeah. So enjoy this episode so much. I just know with the way the series is tracking. Like, and I know I'm saying this now at episode 2. It sounds really early to say anything like this. But I feel like all the setup, like the payoff, is going to be so big. At least that's what it feels like. You know, like the backstory and they continue to build the backstory for Bucky and for Sam and now for John Walker. Now we're re-meeting Zemo and like what's that going to be like, and you know, so and meeting Carly and kind of getting their side of the story and the sacrifice that her team is taking, you know, in order to fulfill their purpose. So very interesting. Wondering too if there's going to still be another big reveal. You know, if there's going to be another storyline or thread line that which ones they're going to be bringing in still. And just I'm so excited to see Sharon. Yeah, because maybe that's right. Next episode. She would be in pretty big trouble after giving the wings and the shield to Steve and she stole it. Sam. She stole them. Government property. She was like, well, she knew what she was doing was going to be the right decision. So, anyways, you guys, let us know what you thought of episode 2 of Falcon and the Winter Soldier in the comment section below. We love reading your comments. I know there's not as much fan speculation in this one, which is fine. It's still fun and exciting. Makes a lot of fun to watch each episode. So hope you guys enjoy watching along with us, and we will see you next time for episode 3. Bye!